The next question, the member for Markham Unionville.
Mr. Speaker, my question is for Minister of Finance. The Liberal carbon tax is driving up the cost of everything in our province. It's punishing Ontario families with higher grocery costs, higher fuel costs, higher heating bills, and more, Speaker. The carbon tax queen Bonnie Crombie and her minivan caucus haven't seen a tax that they don't like. That's why they keep voting against every cost-saving measure our government has implemented to bring affordability for Ontarians. Speaker, we know the Liberals will stop at nothing to try and reach into the pockets of workers and families. Unlike the Liberals, our government will always advocate on behalf of Ontarians and ensure that we are putting more money back into their pockets. Through you, Speaker, can the Minister please share what our government is doing to make life more affordable for people in Ontario?
The Parliamentary Assistant to the Minister of Finance, member for Oakville.
Thank you very much, Speaker, and thank you to the great member from Markham Unionville. The time to scrap the tax is now, Speaker. We hear it from Ontarians and we hear it from people all across Canada. Whether federally or provincially, the Liberal Party continues to be the party of higher taxes. Bonnie Crombie and the Liberals are on a mission to raise taxes and make life more expensive for the people of Ontario. Again. But I can tell you with certainty, Speaker, that this government is not going to let that happen.
Hear, hear.
The Premier and this team are going to keep costs down and create more good-paying jobs and build more infrastructure that keeps our economy growing, and we're going to do that without implementing any new taxes on the people or businesses of Ontario.
Thank you.
Supplementary question.
Thank you, Speaker, and thank you to the Parliamentary Assistant to the Minister for his response. There's nothing worse for people and businesses in Ontario than the Liberal carbon tax. It drives up the cost of food, it drives up the cost of filling up gas, it drives up the cost of everything, it drives up the cost of everything, it drives up the cost of everything. But Speaker, under the Liberal of the carbon tax queen Bonnie Crombie, the Liberal in this House would rather have Ontarians pay more in taxes and earn smaller paychecks to feed their families, instead of joining our government in calling for an end to the carbon tax. That's not what their constituents elect them to do. Speaker, can the Parliamentary Assistant to the Minister tell the House how our government is standing up for Ontarians and fighting the Liberal carbon tax?
Good question. Member for Oakville, Parliamentary Assistant.
Thank you again, Speaker. And another great question from the member from Markham Unionville. Speaker, just the other week, the federal Liberals released their annual budget. And what struck me the most was that the Prime Minister once again proved to Ontarians, and indeed all Canadians, that he has no intention of scrapping the carbon tax. This was a missed opportunity to join Ontario, and I might add other provinces and premiers from all political stripes, in our fight to keep costs down and make life more affordable for the people and businesses right here in Ontario. But you know something, Speaker? Here in Ontario, we are not going to stop fighting. We are not going to stop calling on the federal Liberals to eliminate the carbon tax. And, Speaker, we are not going to stop putting money back in the pockets of the people of Ontario.
The next question, the member for